everyone, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a video, wait for it, another Waylon's videos. Now I understand that he's pretty popular, and I know that Jake and Rob over Square Pair, Greg at 555s, and John over Pro Craps has done several of his strategies, including myself. I've done the 4, 5, 9, and 10 several ways with my own twist, and those videos seem to be pretty popular. They've gotten a lot of views on my channel. I've watched the other channels, and they've gotten several views over there, and a lot of people like to chime in because Waylon's strategy is just a tad bit a little aggressive for my taste. However, because they're aggressive for my taste doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. All right, so what you see on the screen here right now, this is the Waylon Way Out. It is a different style strategy, so keep that in mind. He does recommend that you do start with a $2,500 buy-in, which is just a little bit above my taste, so today we'll be doing a $1,500 buy-in, and it is, are you ready for this? If I can get my computer to cooperate, if you're ready for this, it is a $30 don't parlay. Imagine that, Waylon and a parlay. Hey, you know where I'm coming from that if you watched any of the other videos. Well, it does incorporate a little bit of the hybrid side, what I would consider hybrid, because you are going to have an opportunity to be placing some place bets early in the progression of the strategy. And with that said, it also incorporates a little bit of the dark side with a DC. So we do have a DC bet in there too, and we'll explain that as we get to the table. And the odds are optional, so we'll talk about that when we get to the table. You place the DC bet after you get a win on your place bet, whether it's the 6 to the 8, or if the point's the 6 to the 8, you would have placed the 5 or the 9. Anyway, the thing I like about it best is that once you get done with the parlay, you kick it back down to the $30 don't, and you repeat the same thing over and over again. So with that said, let's get to it. Okay, so we're heading over to the table there. I'm not sure if my microphone caught up with me, but you know my videos. I don't have to explain it. Hey, if you didn't get to see the video with the back scenes, how I do things, I'll put a link right up here to it. You should go check it out. I realize it's an hour long. Don't watch the hour, guys. Watch the first 15, 20 minutes of it. The first 30 minutes is just how I do things in the back scene. The second 30 minutes, if you want to go to the description below in that video, it'll take you to a 31 random roller. I was trying to do 3 shooters, never got to it, 1 shooter. 30 minutes took me to get through the 31 roller. Anyway, the video link will be right up there. Okay, so this is going to be what we are considering the Waylon Way Out. So, starts out with a $30 don't, and none of the prop bets, none of the ATS or anything I'm going to play with that today. I play those when I play. So it's a $30 don't, and we are going to try to establish a point. There is no hedging here, so if you lose the 30, you're going to pop it up. Every time you lose on the don't, you pop it up the same progression you do on the parlay. Once you establish the fact that you've won the parlay, you drop back down. So, for the sake of speaking, I'm going to go ahead, well, no, we won't do it that way. I was going to put the place bets up, but we'll wait. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right. So, now, he said that this is a good strategy for a random roller, so I'm going to do what I normally do, and that'll be hopefully 3 shooters in this video, 2 randoms, and I'm going to set the dice. Just because I set the dice, that means jack diddly squat. Doesn't mean anything. All right, let's make sure everything looks good. So we've got our Gold Craps Nation dice here. Kind of hard for me to see, but we're going to use these today. Dice are out. And there is a 5, 2, 7 right off the bat, which means that we're going to have to come back up with $30, okay? So that $30 really needs to go to 60 because we got knocked off of it, so let me take another 30 out of there. Take that 30 out. Let's go over here and get this roll tracker engaged. For those of you that watch the video, you know exactly what I am doing at this moment. All right, so, all right, let's do this again. Okay, and the dice are out. We have a 4-2-6. 4-2-6. Now, He likes to place the 6 and the 8, like anybody on that side would like to place the 6 and the 8 for the minimum. This table's a $15 minimum, so we'll place the 6 and the 8 for 18. I'm sorry, we're going to place. How I'm going to do it is if the point's the 6, I'm going to place the 5. If the point's the 8, I'm going to place the 9. Guys, it's whatever you want to do. Obviously, you don't want the 6 down here. There are no odds involved in the don't. It'll only become involved in the DC. And you hit the DC bet after you get paid on one of the place bets. All right, so the point is a 6. All right, and the dice are out. And it looks like we have aces. Now remember, these gold dice are hard for me to see until I get to the opposite end of the table. My table is a 10-foot table. Aces doesn't help us. Would have helped us last time because we would have won some money. All right. And the dice are out. And there is a 6. We get knocked off the 6. Now, if I'm understanding this strategy correct, because we got knocked off again on the don't, we're going to take that bet up to 90. 90. 90. All right. So, still the first shooter. All right. And the dice are out. And there's a 459. 459. All right. We'll put the button on the 9. I am going to bring that place bet over and put it on the 6. As you know, 6 and 8 is just a tad bit better than the 5, but watch me roll a 5 on this very next roll. All right, points 9. All right, dice are out. And we have a hard 8. Hard 8. All right. We have a hard 8. That's going to pay us 21. So we're going to get paid the $21. Put the hard 8 in. All right, so at this point, we go ahead and we run a DC bet. Now, I said in an email to Waylon that I'm going to run the 25 DC, and I realized the risk involved. If I hit the 6 or the 8, I am not going to take it. I'm going to leave it in the DC and try to get me a 4, 5, 9, or 10. That's the idea. Now, in Waylon's original email, we talked about doing this 2 different ways, and I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But he wanted to just get hit one time on the 6 and 8 and pull them both down. Since it's a $15 table and our don't started at 30, we're going to leave the 6 and the 8 up because it will give us maybe a little bit of help during a long roll where you are hitting some 6 and 8s. All right, dice are out. And there's, didn't know if that was a 10 or a boxcar 12. And it is 12, so that's bar on my DC bet. So it's a random roller. All right, his 8th shot coming up, dice are out. And didn't quite get all the way down to the table, but there is a aces, and that will pay us 25 on the DC. Now, here comes the part. You just won 18 and 25. Now, I realize our don't's at 90 because we've kind of got hit off the bat. Are we going to leave that don't out and try to establish it, or are we going to take that as a win? That's something that you would have to decide. I'm going to try this DC, so I'm going to leave it out there. You know, we'll just have to see, you know, exactly kind of like, you know, what really happens here over the next couple of rolls. All right, so, all right, dice are out. And there's a hard 4. I think I like the fact I left it out there. Yes, I do, hard 4. So, that DC is going to travel all the way down here. Travel all the way down here to the 4. And the odds, if you remember, let's switch back over to the screen real quick. The odds are at your discretion as to whether or not you wanted to take them. The odds are your discretion, and I told Waylon on the 4 and the 10, I'm going to do some type of odds. I just don't know exactly what kind of odds I am going to do. So we enter the hard 4, and let's think about this. We have a hard 4. It's a good number on the odds. You know, I don't. 1 times odds. Well, can't do 1 times odds. So let's just go ahead and let's just take it for. it's not going to be a big. So I mean, we got an advantage here. We've lost money here. This is what his walk back over the screen. This is going to be his 9th roll, guys. I'm thinking that we probably should do 60 to 80 odds. I mean, I realize that's taking a chance. So we'll come back here to do 80 to win 40. I like that. I mean, I like the 4 and the 10. You guys watch my videos. You know exactly what I am talking about. So just kind of, you know, keep that in mind. All right. If it comes an easy 4, when I could put, what do I have out there? $105. I could put $10 on this hard 4 and protect it. If it comes an easy 4, I'm going to say a cuss word. All right. Dice are out. Oh my, it's even worse. I'm not going to say the cuss word because we just got hit on the 9. Wow. I honestly don't know which way to go with this, guys. I'm going to continue to play it. That's 2 points that we got hit. You know that my rules are that I only let the don't player hit me twice, but this is Waylon's way. So we're at the 90 level. We're going to the 120. Let me just check, make sure everything's all right. I heard a noise. All right. Was not a message for me. So we're going to come up to the 120 level, guys. Wow. Wow is all I can say, guys. And I know that blank out is coming, which bothers me because this guy has had a tremendous roll. Why did the 9 not go in? There we go. All right. Random roller. Dice are out. And there's a yo 11. Ha, that even hurts us worse. Oh my God. Waylon, don't shoot the messenger. All I can say is don't shoot the messenger. I think when you got to this level, you probably should be doing some type of hedge against this amount of money. All right, that's 120 gone. Hey guys, we are going to the 150 level and we're still on a come out. This is all. They're off. I still have the 4 back there. All right. Come out 11. All right. Dice are out. And there's a, oh my gosh. Waylon, what the heck is going on here? Oh my God. Maybe this could be the worst case scenario for this strategy. We're at 150 now. When I rolled this out in practice, this is the highest level. No, the 150 was the highest level I ever got to. Wow. We're going into the $200 level. All right, dice are out. And there's a 12. It's not going to hurt us, not going to help us. Oh my goodness. All right, dice are out. And oh my goodness. Oh, hey, look at this. I thought that was a hard 4, to be honest with you guys. It's AC Deucey. Hey, we're doing a little shuffle over here because we are going to win on the come out 200, and that certainly does help us out on that don't bet. Now, his rule is if you win, you parlay. That's a win. Are we parlaying it? Man, I'm having trouble doing this, guys. I really am having trouble parlaying this win. But that's what he says you do. Let's go with the Waylon way out. And that was an AC Deucey. All right. Dice are out. And oh my God. Waylon, what do we do now? Oh my God. That's a come out 11. I'm not laughing at you, Waylon. I just honestly don't know what to do. Have I bumped that back down to 30? That really wouldn't have been that bad. Really wouldn't have been that bad. I honestly don't know what to do here with this strategy because as I rolled it out, I have this little game on my phone that I play when I'm traveling back and forth, and when I got a few minutes to sit and basically do nothing. What I'm doing is I'm straightening the chips up just to see how much we've lost sitting here. 6, 7, 8, we're halfway through our bankroll. So we were at 2. I'm going to take it to the 3 level because I would have to go back to his email just to see what we should do to, I think he went 3, 4, 5. I think that's what it said. All right, so we're putting 3 down there. Wow. This is incredible. Really is. Dice are out. And there's a 628. All right, so we're going to have a point of an 8. I know that this guy has rolled a come out 7. We're going to move that to the 9, take the $3 back. I really want to do more on that lay 4. I really do. I just don't know that that's what Waylon would do. Let's take a look at the rolls. He's not hit a 4 or a 5 or a 10. Man, this is going to be his 15th roll. 2 come out 7s. Man, I honestly, I don't want to put my odds here. I'm not taking the don't down. I really want to up my odds back there and win some more on that when the 7 comes. Waylon, shoot me if you want to. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take these odds up to 250 to win 1 1/4. Really want to go higher than that. But we are on the mission of the Waylon way, and we want to make sure that I hope, don't shoot the messenger, Waylon. This is just me taking your strategy, trying to play it, and how I would play if I had the 4 or 10. Oh my goodness, dice are out. I'm almost afraid to roll them. Here's a 6, a hard 6. We won a whole whopping $21 after what we lost, but that's just a consolation for having it out there. All right, there's 21. We really need that blank out to come, I should say it so that it would come, but that's not the right thing to do. All right, what a hell of a roll so far. Dice are out. And there's an 8. Oh my God. Waylon, my friend, what am I doing to you here? Oh my goodness. Now I see why you need a $2,500 bankroll. Whatever these greens are I'm putting out. 1, 2, that's 250. That's all we have left. Waylon says we go to, we should have had a $2,500 bankroll. It was a $300 level. I am going to add, I'm going to take us up to the $2,000 bankroll. I'm actually going to bring 5 out of the table, and we're going to bump this up to 4. Because once this thing works, I really think it will. The problem is most people would have cut their loss by now and walked away. Did I forget to put an 8 in somewhere as the point? I think I did. So when did that 8 come? That 8 came on a come out 7. So let's go 6, 11, 3, 12, 8. Don't know if that's right, but that should reset us on the point, right? Yep, because that point should be down unless I screwed up somewhere else, which is possible because you guys, here's my line, unedited. It is what it is, one-man show. Dice are out, coming out. There's a 3, 2, 5. All right, so the point's gonna be a 5. That's the number this roller hasn't hit yet. Also hadn't hit a 4 or 10 either. We don't want to see the 4. All right, 3, 2, 5. All right, dice are out. And there's the 7, please. Well, I won't say that. We shouldn't involve that in this video because we know that that's a big win. There's a big win. Okay, guys, let's take down what we're going to lose. We're only going to lose the 36. Let's see what we're going to win. We're going to win 400 on the flat. All right, 400 on the flat. We have 250. It's going to win us 1 1/4, and we have a 1/4 on the don't. Oh, you know what? I can only go 6 times odds. So 150 would have been the max. Wow. I can't go to 250. Somebody's probably already put that in the description. I mean, in the comments. So I'm going to drop that back down to 150 and pay myself 75, and then 100 would make the 1/4. So there's the 1/4 for that, guys. Sorry about that. I got so excited because I didn't like what happened. So let's see. There's what we're winning. That would have been 150. Oops. That would have been 150 and a 1/4. That would have been our odds. Okay. So, yep. That's great. Wow. Okay, now we go all the way back down to $30, just for the sake of speaking. You know, I bought $500 more in here. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 15, just a little under $1,600. So let's see if we can get back to where we were. All right, might have to roll this one out a couple times. All right, next roller is a random roller. Oh, a random roller. Okay, shooter 2's a random roller. We're coming out. Dice are out. And there's a 6, 4, 10. Now again, it doesn't call for odds down there. If it was me, I would be placing some odds. All right, so we have the $30 don't. We have the 36 up on the 6 and the 8. We have a point of 10. All right, the dice are out. And there's an 8. We're going to get paid on the 8. $21. The strategy calls for a $25 DC. So we pocket the 21. And we come up for a quarter DC. Random roller. All right. Dice are out. And there's a hard 4. Excellent number. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, guys. Max odds, except this time I'm going to remember that the max odds are 150. All right. Hard 4. So we are going to take 150 on the odds. No more DCs. We didn't get hit. I personally, if it was me, I would probably have, especially since we're down, I probably would have max odds here because you got both the 4 and the 10. Let's just hypothetically say, for speaking, that we took the 180 on the odds. Okay, let's just hypothetically say that. Now, let's just hypothetically see what the difference would make. This isn't going to be in play, guys. I'm kind of going to lay it here, but that's what I would do. The 30 is what we're going to play. We're going to see what a difference this makes. We're going to see if it makes a difference in the outcome of this roll. All right. So, did I enter the hard 4? I did. All right. And the dice are out. And there's a 9. 9 doesn't help us any. All right. 9. All right. Dice are out. Oh my God, we got hit on the 4 instead. Waylon, I'm not laughing at you, buddy. I'm just laughing with you. We could have hedged that hard 4 too. So there's another 175 we lost. I know that I would put those odds down there, but this is Waylon's way. I don't know that he would have done that. I'm sure he'll chime in on the comments. I am, because he said you could run 2 DCs, I am going to run 1 more DC. Just to see what happens. All right, dice are out. And there's a 4. Well, we get it back again. We get it back. So, yes, I'm going to run the max odds because, you know, I believe in the 4. So, all right. Enter the easy 4. And the dice are out. And there's our 7 out. Okay, now let's think about what's going to happen here and how and what we would have done to play this, because I just was trying to get my roll in as well, my setting the dice roll, because we're coming up on 25 minutes. So this is going to go away. Okay, we know that. It's a 5-2, by the way, if you're playing at home. I know several players, sort of like Duracell 8. He plays along at home, and if you're wondering what that was a 5-2. So here we're going to get paid 30 on the flat. Let's see what the difference would have made. 30. I have a 150, so that's going to pay us 75, and the flat's going to pay us 25, so that's going to be 100. We'll recall this in. Okay, now, had we taken these odds here, we would have made another $90. Okay, so let's just remember that at the end of the, I'm not paying myself because I just said this is how I would have played it. At the end of the video, let's see if the $90, what difference it would have made had we done that. Now, we won on the 7, so this is a parlay mode. We come down here and we take that $30 win and we parlay up for the next shooter, which is me setting the dice. All right, now I'm going to set the dice as if I was really going to set the dice my way. I'm not going to play Waylon's dice. I'm just going to throw the dice. Sorry, I was reading the message I got there. Not exactly sure what that person means. It's actually, oh, there's another one coming in. Duracell. I was just speaking of you, Duracell. I just did mention you, and he sends me a message that says, I'm playing at home, along at home. I won profit on 571, but I don't know what video that was. I just did mention that. What a coincidence. All right. So, all right. I want to avoid the 11 Waylon, so I don't want to throw your 5, 6, 3, 5, because I throw a lot of yo's. So I am going to throw... I don't know what I'm going to throw. All right. I'm going to throw my 1, 2, 1, 3. And yes, I can hit a 7, but I don't hit 11s with it that often. Dice are out. Oh my God. Okay, Waylon, laugh at me. Please do. Look at that. Oh, come out 11. So we're going to lose that 60. And we're going to take this to 90, or is it 60 because we parlayed? 60, 30, 60. I think we have to take it to 90. He's probably going to say we probably should have stayed at 60 because that was a parlay, but we lost the parlay, so we're going to take this to 90. At this particular moment, me personally, I may, especially in the hole we've dug here, I may hedge that. I'm not doing it right now. 4-1-4-1, dice are out. There's a 5-1-6. Okay. Not a good number for us on the don't, but it is what it is. Oh, it's a 6. So we come over here like this. And enter the easy 6. So I would be shooting for the 6 myself because I wouldn't be playing this strategy. I'm going to throw your Waylon. I'm going to throw your 5. Your 5, 6, 3, 5. All right. Dice are out. And there's a 4, 2, 6. Holy crap. 4, 2, 6. Wow. All right. We take this 90. Wow. As you can see, the chips are falling in the floor. My dog will probably come running. We take that to 120. Take that to 120, get some change. All right. Oh, I honestly don't know what to throw with setting the dice. I'm going to stay with that 5, 6, 3, 5. Oh, that was a 6. We hit the 6. That's where I always get screwed up. So we have back-to-back 6s. Still going to throw it. I'm going to say screw the yo. All right. This is an outside set for Waylon. It also works for me. Dice are out. There's a 10. Perfect. Perfect. Now again, I would jump all over this 10. Look at the odds that we could take. Oh my gosh. If we took max odds on that, let's say we put 500. So for the sake of the video, guys, we're going to assume we already would have made 90 more. I would have done, well, I could actually do more than that. Could what, go 700? We're going to do 500 to win 250. This isn't in play. It's just, this is the way I would have played. That's why I'm putting it up here on the line. We'll shift this over. We do need some change. 3 up there, 2 change. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we have an easy 10. That's the point. I've got to avoid that. We'll go back and throw my 1, 2, 1, 3 to try to avoid the 10. 1, 2, 1, 3. Actually, I should be throwing an all 7 set. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Going to win us 21. All right, with that $21 win, we are going to run $25 DC. I think at this point that DC is pointless. 1, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Oh my God. Well, you can see it's a good thing I didn't do what Waylon would have done, because there's your 6, 4, 10. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, this wasn't in play. Obviously, I would have lost 500 more, so we would be net loss on my side of minus 410. If you're just jumping into the video, you'll understand that. That will travel. That will come down. We'll lose the 120. From the 120, I'm assuming we go to the 150. So we're going to go to the 150 down here. I am going to put max odds on my 10 because I like it. That's what I would do. This down here, Waylon said nothing about the odds down there. All right. So we're coming out again. I'm going to throw a 3. I'm going to throw the 3, 2, 3, 1. Dice are out. There's a 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9 will be the point. That rolled. That wasn't a 4. 6, 3, 9. All right. Going to stay with that, trying to hit those. Let's change that. Let's do a 5, 3, 3, 1. I mean 5, 3, 3, 5. All right. Dice are out. That would bring us to 10. Let's go do the 3, 3, 2, 3, 1. We'll stick with that. Dice are out. There's a Yo 11. Doesn't hurt us this time. Yo 11. I realize the video's gone over 30 minutes, guys. I am surprised at what's happened in this video. All right. 3, 2, 3, 1. All right. Dice are out. So 12 boxcars. You know, I'm probably going to have to do one more shooter if we win this parlay, because that's the whole idea behind this, is the parlay. Boxcars. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 1. I'm going to stay with it. Obviously, my throwing is off because it's about as random as you can get. I don't claim to be. Dice are out. And there's a hard 8. That'll pay us $21. There's no pressing on the 6 and the 8. They're just out there to capitalize on a longer roll where you're throwing some of those numbers. I think that maybe you would need to incorporate some type of hybrid play to continue this. But you don't want to have a whole lot out there when the blank out comes, because then you wouldn't make as much. So 3, 2, 3, 1. Dice are out. A horrible roll. 5, 3, 8. We'll take the 21 more. I don't think that 21, 21, 21, 21 is really going to make a difference in the hole that we're in. But I'm not going to criticize the strategy or anything like that, because all I'm doing is rolling it out. It's an 8. All right. Going to stay with that 3, 2, 3, 1. And my verdict on whether I would say play this or not is also out as well. 3, 2, 3, 1. Dice are out. And there's a hard 4. Hard 4, no good for us. Come here. That was a 4, not a 3. Would make a difference anyway. All right. Staying with the 3, 2, 3, 1. Dice are out. Oh, whoa, whoa. I thought it was 9. We're still going to get hit. There's your 10. So Waylon wouldn't have had the 150 up there. I don't know what he would have done with odds, but we're bringing it down. If we're going to bring it down, maybe we're not bringing it down. That does hurt. Ugh. Easy 10. Point still is a 9, correct. All right. That's going to come down because I played it that way. All right. Wow. 3, 2, 3, 1. All right. Dice are out. And there's a 5. Doesn't help us. The longer we go, the longer we get to hit that point, which is what has killed us here, hitting the damn points on big bets. All right, I think there has to be a cap somewhere along the line there. So Waylon, let's talk about that. I know you tweaked it down. I said earlier in the video I would talk about it towards the end of the video, and the video has already gone 35 minutes. So we initially started this out with a $60 don't with a lay on the come out of 120, and 120 would win you 80. With the VIG, you see that you're going to get less than that. But and then with a 30, 6 and 8, and then once you hit the 6 and 8, you went ahead and took it down and just wrote it out for the 7 out. And I do believe there was a DC incorporated in that. I mentioned that early in the video. That's where the strategy started at, and then he bumped it down, and that's the one I'm rolling out right now. 3, 2, 3, 1. Dice are out. Ooh, wow. It's a 5, 1, 6. Another $21 winner. It's a 5 there. Way up here on the ATS on the opposite side, I hit really low on the wall with a lot of force there. It's a 5, 1, 6. That's a $21 winner. All right, we did get hit. Was that our second DC that we got hit in this shooter or not? Either way, I'm not going to come back up on the DC. He says it's your choice if you want to in the email. All right, 3, 2, 3, 1. And I don't think I put that 6 in the computer. I did not. All right, dice are out. There's a hard 10. Hard 10. Doesn't help us. All right. I am going to throw the 4, because if I was shooting, I'm going to throw the 4, 3, 6, 1. All right, dice are out. And you know, if I was really going to throw that, I should have turned the bets off, but we came close, but we're still going to get paid. It's 21. We've made more than enough to cover the place bets. I think this is probably our 5th hit on these place bets. But I am going to throw that again. 4, 6, 3, 1. All right, dice are out. And there, oh, I thought it was. There's a 9. We hit on the freaking 9. What did I have before that? I had a number before that that wasn't the 10. Wasn't a hard 10. We had an 8 and got paid. So we got a hard 8 and we had a 9 out. So we're going to lose this 150. Wow, we can't even get to the parlay to win it. Waylon, I don't know what to tell you. We're going to take this to 2. That's going to come down and off. So they will be off. Ow, on the come out. I just think I should just be throwing these randomly. I need to avoid. All right. 5, 4, 3, 5. Dice are out. So hard 10. Again, I would take the odds, even though this video is not going our way. So on this one, we could take 1,200. Not going to worry about it, because the point of what I was trying to show earlier isn't going to make a difference. All right. 1, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. There's a 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. Probably should have just done this on a random, but we really got hit bad before I started throwing them by the random shooters. 1, 2, 1, 3. All right, dice are out. There's a 5. 3, 2, fever 5. All right. I'm going to stay with that. 1, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. There's a 6. It's going to pass 21. All right. Sorry for the length of the video, guys, but I can't plan the length. We're into 41 minutes. All right. 1, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. 5 again. And I am going to throw an all 7 set this next one. Yes, I am. All right, dice are out. And I get an 8 with the all 7 set. Another $21. We've probably made $100 and maybe $20 or $40 here with this place bet. So, you know, I think that's kind of what it's doing on a longer roll. But once again, longer roll, you get hit. You get hit on your don't bet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. No, what did I throw last time? All 7. All right. So you're going to have to keep that in mind, that going to a long roll at some point, you got to take that don't down, I guess. Dice are out. Hard 10. Oh my God, Waylon. I don't know how much more I can go on with this, because we've already bought in for 500 more. I don't know what to do, and this is not working out. That's the $200 level. Last time we went to the 3. We've got just enough. We haven't parlayed in 1 yet, and that's what is very aggravating. I'm going to throw the 6-4. Bring me a 2. I'm going to throw. I'm throwing the 6-3, 6-3. Dice are out. It's an unusual set. You want me to throw, there's a 6, so the point's going to be a 6. Point is going to be a 6. We'll shift this over to the 5, take the cap off, and I don't know what to throw. I'm going to throw the 6-5, 3-5. All right, dice are out. 415, going to get paid $21. 415, it's going to pay us 21. We have hit some place box numbers. Look at all these reds and whites we have over here. We need to hit the parlay and then hit it again. We're running out of time on the video. 6-5, 3-5. And the dice are out. Is that a 3 or an 8? Ah, it's an 8. Thought it was I'm almost rooting for the 7. There's a 5-3, 8. So that's going to be $21. You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice has dropped, because I really don't know how much longer we can go with this. Stay with the Waylon set, 5, 6, 3, 5. And the dice are out. And there's a 9. Neater 9. No field 9. Doesn't pay us anything. We're not on it. Man, I got a hell of a roll going here for setting these dice. And I even tried to hit the 7 a couple times. Wow, 27 rolls. Holy cow. Well, I'm going to have to show this video, that's for sure. People aren't going to believe it. I am going to. And, you know, my videos are unedited, shot as is. You're probably not going to like to see it, but I'm going to have to put another shooter in there because I want to see this parlay win. Dice are out. There it is. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Finally, we get a 7 out. See, I talk about my wonderful roll, and then we get it. All right, so we're going to lose that. We're going to make 300. You know what I think I did a little while ago? I think I paid myself out of the bank, and I might have to go back and watch the video and correct that somewhere. All right, so we're going to get paid 300. We are going to bump that up. It's a parlay. This really worries me with no hedge on a $600 bet. I'm going to do one more shooter, and it's going to be random. I'm not going to set them. Let's see what happens. Dice are out. If it's a 7, we're going to call it, and it's a, whew, thought it was a 7. These gold dice are really hard to see. It's a 5, 1, 4, 1, 5. 4, 1, 5. All right. So, 4, 1, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the place bets. We entered the 5 as a point. Sorry for going beyond the shooters, guys, but I think it's only fair to see if this parlay can hit. All right, dice are out. And there's a 7. Cool, we hit the parlay. All right, now, in this event, and this may be the end of the video, I'm going to decide. In this case, 2, 4, 5, 6. In this case, I don't know what to do because there's the 600. We only have, yeah, 600. All right, so let's just bring the rack over just for a second. We're going to lose this. Guys, I don't know if I want to continue to go on just to show that the parlay system can win. And we got 2,000 invested. If we come over here and take a look, let's just take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a dirty chip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 15, 16, 17, 1750, 1764. 1764. And we took a shellacking, a major shellacking. All right. Let's figure this out. How can we do this? All right, here's what we're going to do. Lay, we continue for one more shooter. Buy, we're done. Here we go, guys. Hey, it's a lay. We're going one more shooter. I think that's the only fair thing to do here. One more shooter just to see if Waylon's system, especially if you get in deep the way we were, can work its way out. Now, the problem with this shooter, guys, is that we actually just bump right back down to the $30 level. So we would have to hit a couple parlays, which means we would have to go a couple more shooters. So with that said, that's $30 there, guys. 30. I am going to see how fast this happens. All right, we have the 7 in, all going to be random. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. There's an 8, point's going to be an 8, which means that we are going to put on the sister's number here, or that number, the 9. I said earlier in the video, if the point was a 6, I take the 5. If it was an 8, I take the 9. Reach the dice. All right, enter the hard 8. All right, dice are out. There's a 6. It's going to pay us 21. We'll come back and roll one more dice to see if we can speed this up a little bit. 6. Dice are out. And there's a 9. Oh, okay. So we're going to get paid $42. So come over here to the roll tracker, enter a 6 and a 9. We'll pay ourselves $42 because it was 21. There's the money for the last two box hits. We do have to, we should have done this last time because we would have caught the 9, but it's okay. We're going to catch it now. Let's see what happens. All right, dice are out. And there's an 8, bad for us, which means we have to go to the 60. I'm hoping that was an 8 because I think the dice roll, it's not midnight. I'm going to call it an 8. We're going to lose this 30. And we are going to come up for 60. I am going to, oh, let's see. That would have traveled to the 8. So I would say no on the come out. I'm going to take this quarter down. So I'll put, take this quarter down. Let me get some green. Sorry guys for the confusion. I wouldn't have traveled that to the 8. That's just me. All right, so that comes off. This comes up to be 60. All right, and the 8 comes down. Yep, all right, dice are out. We're right back on the 8. By the way, that little toss was underhanded and not over my head or anything, but a backwards toss just to get the dice down there. Okay, so the dice is an 8, I mean the point's an 8. Left-handed, dice are out. And there's a 7 out, cool, all right. Let's see what happens. We're gonna get paid 60 on that. So 60 would take us to a parlay of 120, which we are going to do. All right, we would lose this. Reach out here and get this. It's a 7 out. All right, backhanded, right-handed, dice are out. I'm sorry guys, we're going a little longer than what I wanted to go. Back on the 8. Man, we can't get anything but these friggin' inside numbers. It's a hard 8. All right. So that means that we're gonna come up here for the minimum table. Put the hard 8 in as a number. All right, backhanded, right-handed, dice are out. All right, it is a 7 out. Yay! I'm actually applauding the 7 out here, guys. Imagine that. Okay, so that's another parlay we hit. That's 120. It's 120. We'll take 125. 125 for 5. Right? Yep, 125 for 5. And we bump this back down to 30. And we're on a roll, guys. We are on a roll. All right. This will be, I've said this before, this will be the last shooter. All right, random shooter. Dice are out. Left-handed bowling. Hard 10. Once again, I would take the odds, but that ship sailed earlier because I've already forgot what I did earlier in there. I didn't expect it to be this bad. It's a good number for us on the 10 though to hopefully, you know, maybe get paid on some of these bets here on the 6 and the 8. So what do I need? $4 change. All right. Hard 10. 10 is a point. Backhanded. Right. Dice are out. It's a 4. I didn't know. See where the dice hit. Well, I'm just trying to do something different with the dice. As about as random as I can get. Left-handed. Dice are out. There's a 7. Hey, where were these earlier? There's a 7. Had to make sure it was because these gold dice I can't see. 7 out. Really, it's a wash on that one. We do get the, ooh, almost paid myself. We do get the parlay. Guys, we have to do this parlay at least one more time. I know I've said that. If you want to tune out of the video, skip to the end, whatever you want to do. This would come down. Go ahead. I just think that you got to give this parlay a chance to win. All right, 7 out. 7 is out. Here we go. Dice are out. There's a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. I don't think we've had a point of a 4 yet. And we very seldom on the 5 and the 9s. We just did have a 10. All right, 8's the point. We're out of reds. If we parlay win here, we're done. Well, we're going to be done either way. 1, 2, 3. Need 4 change. three change. 1, 2, 3. 3 change. Sorry for the length of the video, but what was that again? The point became an 8. What am I doing here? You can really see that I am, hope the point was an 8. I'm really out of it here. Oh, 7, 8, yes, all right. Dice are out. And there's an AC-doocy. I think I might have just screwed up the roll tracker by not paying attention with all these left-handed rolls. Dice are out. There's a 3, 2, 5. All right. Let's see what that notification was. All right, 3, 2, 5 is entered. Dice are out. Off the die. 3, 2, 5. Fever 5. Dice are out. And we have an 8. Okay, we're going to end the video here, guys. Well, we really should 7 out. That's a long reach. Because that's a point. 60 down would take us to 90. If we go to 90, then we're going to want to go wherever. I don't know that this is ever going to end. 90. Those place bets are still on because we're there. We're just setting a point. All right. Dice are out. There's a hard 10. Hard 10 will be the point. We'll shift this back over. Just hit my LED light. Hope it didn't affect the lighting on the table. All right. Dice are out. And we have a 3, 2, 5. Dice are out. Here's a Yo 11. Wow, guys, I would have never expected to go this long on this video. Yo 11. Dice are out. There's a 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Dice are out. And there's a 9, 6, 3, 9. Guys, if you're wondering why you're not seeing me throwing them, is because I'm actually standing, let me see, somewhere right about here and tossing them right about from the start of the prop area right about here. Dice are out. Here's a hard 4. All right, did I put the 9 in? Yep. Dice are out. Hard 4, that is a 3, 2, 5. Not getting paid on those 6 and 8s this time. All right, dice are out. There's a 10, and we are going to end the video on that, guys. All right, because we're going to lose this $90. There's no need to go on, you know, because if you're not the shooter, we're not the shooter, why would we want to go on? We could take this down. This would be our money. All right, guys. So we tried to get the parlay working, and there was no luck tonight. Unlike other channels that throw 7s all the time, Greg, you know what I'm talking about. I could not throw a 7 random. Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Tried. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 15. Now we got 9 here. All right, so there's 17, 20, 17, 24. 17, 24, guys. You know, for being 17, 24 out of the 2,000, because remember I bought in for just a little bit more than that. You know, to have 17, what's I say, 20, 24. Yep, no, that's 5. Yeah, 24. You know, to have only be out $276 after this long, hour-long session is just incredible. So real quick, I'm just going to switch back to the brick wall here, what I call the brick wall, and say, Waylon's Way Out. Recommended 2,500. We did wind up buying in for, yes, I see your messages. We did wind up buying in for 12 2,000, and we did hit a progressive. Yes, I see you. Stop doing that. The progressive $30 don't parlay. I mean, we made it all the way up to the $200 level. Never were able to hit the parlay. The placed $18 6 and 8s won, quite often, even on the 5 and the 9. The $25 don't I didn't do on that last one, but the reverting back to the $30 don't just really didn't do it. Come over here, take a look at the roll tracker, and it's just incredible the amount of rolls that we had. I mean, I don't even need to do the screen because we're already over an hour. Oh, what the hell? We're here an hour. If you're still here with me, you know what I'm going to do. I am going to bring out the KPI roll tracker, bring out the statistics just for the sake of doing it. Just give me 1 second to, oops, wrong button. Just give me 1 second to shift this out. And let's go ahead and fade into that. All right, well, guys, I mean, look at that shooter 3. Hey, that was me, 27 roller there. So we had a total of 75 rolls in 7. Did I put the 8th? I did not put the 8th 7 in there. So we need to put that in there. So it's gonna shoot up at one more. Yeah, so there we go. 76 rolls, 8 shooters. Look at the black section. Look at what is expected is the little brackets. The light blue is what we rolled. And we're almost average on everything in the rolls with the exception of the 3s, and we definitely did roll more 8s than expected. I don't know on this strategy with an SOR of 9.5, this is a dark strategy, you should lose. The 7 roll ratio is 7.6. This came at the wrong time. Sorry guys, I'm looking at the screen and not looking at you. You're looking at the same screen I'm looking at. Come back over here. Sorry, now I'm looking at you. So guys, I don't know what more I can do with this one. I am going to roll it out again. It's a long video. I may make this video 2. I haven't decided yet. I may roll it out and embed this video in there and tell you in the beginning of the video to go watch this one, because we are going to roll this out again. This was a struggle. The Waylon's way out. The Waylon's way out is definitely well thought out strategy. Worked on my win craps and my phone. Did not work here. Anyway, guys, till next time, if you don't mind, if you would, give me that thumbs up. Press that red subscribe button, ring that bell. Till next time, guys, you know what's coming. As always, be safe and play smart.